Have you ever wondered what makes a person truly attractive? We're not just talking about physical beauty but a magnetic allure that transcends the superficial. Today, I'll introduce you to 10 powerful Stoic practices that will transform you into that irresistible individual everyone wants to be around. Let's begin. Number 1. Accept what you cannot change. In our journey toward becoming more attractive, acceptance plays a crucial role. As Epictetus taught us, it's not the circumstances that disturb us, but our perception of them. Obsessing over unchangeable aspects of yourself, like certain physical traits, can reflect insecurity. Conversely, by accepting and valuing these aspects, you project confidence and authenticity. Consider, for instance, common concerns about height. Dwelling on being shorter or taller can convey insecurity to those around you. However, embracing your height as part of your identity displays innate confidence that is inherently attractive. Acceptance allows you to move with authenticity, and it's precisely this authenticity that attracts others. So, here's a tip with a hint of humor. When you find yourself scrutinizing every detail in the mirror, take a deep breath and say, "This is what makes me me." After all, if we were all the same, where would the fun be? By embracing your quirks, not only will you feel more comfortable in your skin, but you'll also have an amusing story to share at those dull family dinners. Remember, if you ever feel short, you can always take solace in the fact that you don't have to worry about hitting your head on low doorways. Time to shine. Number 2. Develop control over your emotions. The Roman emperor and philosopher Marcus Aurelius left us with invaluable lessons, one of the most prominent being that you have power over your mind, not over external events. This Stoic premise reminds us that while we can't control everything that happens around us, we can control how we react to it. The ability to manage your emotions and remain calm in challenging situations is a deeply attractive quality. Imagine being in a scenario where someone unfairly criticizes you in public. The initial reaction might be to respond impulsively, letting emotions take the helm. However, by applying the Stoic principle of controlling your reactions, you could take a moment to breathe, assess the situation, and respond with composure. This ability to handle emotions shows maturity, self-control, and confidence, traits that generate attraction and respect from others. Moreover, exercising control over your emotions makes you more aware of your actions and words. This awareness enables you to communicate more effectively, better understand others, and build stronger, more meaningful relationships. A tip for incorporating this into your life is to practice self-observation. Before reacting to a challenging situation, take a moment to breathe deeply and reflect on your emotions. Cultivate virtue and integrity by asking yourself, is this reaction beneficial? How can I respond in a way that reflects my self-control and maturity? With time and practice, you'll develop the ability to effectively manage your emotions, enhancing your personal appeal and relationships. Number 3. Cultivate virtue and integrity. The Stoics, including Seneca, emphasized the importance of living a life of virtue and integrity. Seneca stated, "True happiness is to enjoy the present, without anxious dependence upon the future." In the context of becoming more attractive, cultivating virtue and integrity means acting with honesty, compassion, and solid moral principles, which is extremely attractive to those around you. Think about an individual who always behaves with integrity, keeping their promises and being honest in all their interactions. This genuine behavior creates trust and respect in others. When you act with virtue, you present yourself as someone trustworthy, someone who values truth and justice above all. This consistency and authenticity in your behavior will not go unnoticed. People will naturally be drawn to your positive and honest energy. Moreover, living according to ethical and moral principles allows you to build more meaningful and lasting relationships. People seek genuine connections, and by demonstrating that you value integrity and virtue in your life, you position yourself as someone who offers more than just appearance. You offer a solid and reliable character. A tip for your day-to-day: reflect on your personal values and commit to living according to them. Every decision you make, from the smallest to the largest, should reflect your commitment to virtue and integrity. By doing so, you'll not only strengthen your own character but also increase your natural attractiveness, attracting people who value and respect your ethical and moral principles. Number 4. Develop empathy and understanding. One of the most valuable Stoic teachings comes from Epictetus, who reminded us that it's not what happens to you, but how you react that matters. This idea directly connects with the ability to cultivate empathy and understanding towards others. In the context of attraction, showing empathy allows you to establish deeper and more meaningful connections, making people feel seen, understood, and valued. Imagine encountering someone who always shows understanding and empathy towards your concerns, feelings, and experiences. This type of interaction makes you feel validated and appreciated, right? By being empathetic, you position yourself as someone who genuinely cares about the well-being of others, which generates trust and closeness. Additionally, practicing empathy gives you the opportunity to better understand the perspectives and emotions of others, enriching your interpersonal relationships. By showing genuine interest and actively listening, you create an environment of trust and openness, key factors for building attraction and meaningful connections. A tip for integrating this into your life: dedicate time to actively listen to others, showing genuine interest in their experiences and feelings. Practice putting yourself in the other person's shoes, trying to understand their perspectives and emotions. By doing so, you'll strengthen your empathetic skills and improve your relationships, making people feel valued and attracted to your ability to connect on a deeper level. Number 5. Practice self-control and discipline. On the path towards self-improvement, Marcus Aurelius left us with a gem of wisdom: the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. This perspective urges us to face challenges with determination and, more importantly, with discipline. But how does this relate to becoming more attractive? Here's where the intrigue comes in. Self-control and discipline not only forge your character but also create an aura of mystery and attraction. Imagine a person who, in the face of adversity, remains calm and tackles challenges with resolution. By maintaining a constant level of self-control, this person projects an inner strength that is intriguing to others. Discipline in your actions and decisions creates an air of confidence and determination that does not go unnoticed. Moreover, when you practice self-control and discipline, you set a standard for yourself, which translates into respect and admiration from others. Without revealing too much, it's that constant discipline that makes you unpredictable and, therefore, attractive. But how can you integrate this discipline into your life without losing balance? Herein lies the charm. A tip to consider: set realistic goals and develop habits that allow you to maintain control in challenging situations. It's not just about resisting temptations but about cultivating a resilient mindset. Doing so will not only strengthen your character but also generate natural curiosity about how you manage to maintain that level of discipline in your life. Number 6. Master the art of assertive communication. When it comes to attracting others, it's not just about how you look but also how you express yourself. As Seneca said, effective communication is the golden bridge between souls, and if Seneca said it, it must be true. But what does it really mean? Well, communicating assertively means expressing your ideas clearly and directly but without steamrolling anyone in the process. And no, it's not about using sophisticated words or long speeches that no one understands unless you're trying to win over a philosopher. Now, imagine being in a conversation with someone who always knows what they want to say and how to say it. Don't you automatically feel drawn to that person? Of course, assertiveness is a social magnet. People gravitate toward those who can communicate their thoughts and feelings clearly and without leaving doubts in the air. Moreover, being assertive not only makes you better understood but also establishes healthy boundaries. And believe me, setting boundaries is as attractive as knowing which wine to order at dinner. And yes, that's important. A tip for applying but with style: practice active listening and formulating clear responses. If you find yourself rambling in your explanation, take a pause and remember, nothing is more attractive than someone who can communicate effectively without losing their charm. Number 7. cultivate curiosity and open-mindedness. If there's one thing we can learn from the Stoics, it's that learning never ends. It's not just about having answers but about asking the right questions. As Epictetus pointed out, just because you are in a certain position today does not mean you have to remain there. Wow, Epictetus had a profound touch. But seriously, curiosity and open-mindedness are like a magnet for those seeking genuine connection. Imagine someone always willing to listen, learn, and grow. That person becomes a haven for restless minds, an oasis for those thirsty for knowledge and understanding. Showing curiosity is not only attractive but also positions you as someone willing to grow and evolve. And yes, being open to new ideas and perspectives can lead you down unexpected paths that enhance your charisma. A tip for applying: make a conscious effort to learn something new every day and listen actively when others share their experiences and knowledge. Genuine curiosity not only enriches your life but also makes you irresistibly attractive company. And remember, open-mindedness is like a well-tailored suit, it always fits well. Number 8. Practice gratitude and constant positivity. Happiness is not about having what you want, but about appreciating what you have. If he were here to advise us, he would remind us of this. Who isn't attracted to someone who radiates a positive and grateful attitude? Imagine someone who, despite life's storms, always finds something to smile and be thankful for. Such an attitude is contagious. Being grateful and maintaining a positive mindset not only makes you feel good about yourself but also attracts people who value that energy. Positivity is like a subtle yet powerful perfume. People notice it even if they can't pinpoint exactly what makes you stand out from the crowd. Tip for incorporating into your daily life: reflect on 3 things you are thankful for each day before going to sleep. This simple exercise helps you focus on the positive and cultivate an attitude of gratitude. Additionally, smiling and showing genuine appreciation in your daily interactions can do wonders for your charisma. Who knows, you might even make some think you've discovered the magic potion of positivity. Number 9. The skill to connect and listen. Have you ever felt that the person you're talking to is looking but not really listening? The Stoic genius, Epictetus, would have told us something like, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason, and it's not just to balance our face. It's to listen twice as much as we speak." So how does this become an attractive art? Imagine being with someone who not only hears your words but feels your emotions, understands your concerns, and celebrates your joys. This ability to deeply connect with others creates a resonance that goes beyond words. In this fast-paced world where everyone wants to talk, being the one who listens is undoubtedly a rarity. Tip for mastering the technique: next time you're in a conversation, make a conscious effort, eliminate distractions, look into the person's eyes, and most importantly, listen with all your being. Empathy and genuine connection are like chocolate at a party: everyone wants a piece, and it makes you irresistible. Number 10. The elegance of reflective silence. In a world where everyone seems to be competing to be the loudest or the most seen, there's a hidden gem that many overlook: the power of reflective silence. In the words of Seneca, it's not just what you say but also the space you leave for others' thoughts. And no, I'm not talking about those awkward pauses after a bad joke. Have you noticed how a simple gesture, a deep look, or a carefully placed pause can say more than 1,000 words? Cultivating the ability to appreciate and use silence not only makes you more attractive in a sense but also demonstrates maturity and depth. It's like that moment in a song where everything stops before the climax: silence amplifies the impact. Tip for mastering this art: next time you find yourself in a conversation or social situation, take a second to breathe and allow yourself a moment of silence. Don't be afraid to let the words float a bit. Sometimes, the void speaks louder than any word. Well, that's all for today, fellow Stoics in training. If this video made you think more than usual or made you realize you need more of this content in your life, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell. Now, ready to keep that boulder rolling like Sisyphus, or would you prefer to leave a reflective comment for us all to learn from? And if you're at a loss for words, don't worry, just right, Stoic change. Until next time, and remember, even Marcus Aurelius had his tough days.